Spring fever is upon me. It's upon my mom too. We both have green thumbs. So we're gonna be starting some seeds. I'll show you some seeds that I'm gonna start. Probably starting them too soon, but it's just like spring fever. And I wanna show you our Shouse update too. All right, we're getting it done. Up there is going to be where the kids have their room. We have one room up there, stairways coming down. This is the bathroom, and here will be the kitchen. There is our wood burning stove. Yay! So exciting. It'll be so fun to get in here and all settled in. Here is the shop. I'm imagining maybe a projection TV right here, and then the living room and dining room. Can fit quite a large table. This is the shop area. Quite a large shop. We'll just park our cars in here for now and our skid loader. And then over here is where I imagine we'll have a little bit of his shoppy things. And here are some stall doors. We'll probably have this be a milking area for our goats in the future, and any special kidding that needs to be done during winter, various things, but we'll try to keep this area not for like everyday use for the animals. Okay, so this is the bathroom. I'll show you, we're gonna have a pocket door right here. And kind of a nice big space. Laundry machine will go right there. We'll go upstairs. This is gonna be maybe a mechanical room here, possibly. And our bedroom, mine and Derek's, be here. I love the view. Right now you can see through the woods. It's a lovely view. Let's go down the hallway. It's kind of a narrow hallway. And then this will be where the kids play and where they sleep. It'll be kind of a lofted bed area. I hope they don't try jumping down. I'm just scared of the cement floors and a kid jumping off of here. But I don't think they'll do it. Let's just hope they don't. Holy turkey. That was a lot of turkeys. I think it's beautiful that they know the power in numbers. They know that they're safer to be together. Oh my. What are they gonna say about my shoes? I gotta get these cleaned off. I can't go in a store like this. I don't like the fact that I have to buy milk. I really wish I didn't have to buy milk. Wish I could make it on my own, but I don't have the pleasure of that right now. So I buy picket fence milk, which is non-homogenized milk from a dairy that has a lot of jerseys, and it just tastes amazing. Whole milk, of course. I was trying to sprout some seeds, but they do not look the same. I put pepper seeds and lavender seeds together, and it might be the quality of the seeds, but they happen to not look like they looked when I sprouted them successfully one time. It looks like some of their coating has come off, and I think that it could have been, it's possible that the pepper seeds and the lavender together are trying to release some chemicals to compete for some space, because plants do that. So I'm just gonna throw this inside of a yogurt cup and try to sprout whatever sprouts in the window. Pepper seeds are interesting. They're easy to transplant, just like your tomato plants are very easy to root and to sprout, so separating them is not hard at all. So I'm gonna just see what happens here. I, for one, bought some propagation mix, although you can make your own propagation mix. There's probably plenty of cool recipes online from different people, some awesome growers. I'm gonna let some of this out, and I'm gonna put the seed just all in there. I don't even care if they grow up together next to one another. Well, I'm gonna have to set this down and grab the seeds out. So I went ahead and put the seeds in there. And also I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on top, just a little bit, not a lot. Some seeds require sunlight to germinate and some don't. I don't know about lavender seeds, but I know that you can bury the pepper seeds. So there, I'm gonna put plastic wrap over it, water it, put plastic wrap over it, and put it in my mom's windowsill. Looky there, I think a sprout is coming up from one of my mom's plants. That is exciting. I'll have to show the kids. So instead of relying on those seeds that I don't think are gonna sprout, I bought a few plants. So these are petunias. These are purple petunias. And they're they're my favorite. They've got the double blooms. I'm just gonna take these and start to clip these back and root them. And these grow readily without even rooting hormone. Also, there's an experiment I wanna try with the leaves of this for propagation. And I bought a lavender plant, English lavender plant, and I'm gonna take cuttings from this and I'm going to put them into these cells. And I also bought some, I love sauteing sage in butter. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious, and it's such a pretty plant. It's got this bluish hue. It's just such a different color and texture of plant than the ones. That's my begonia flower. It's just hanging on the side of the pot. Variegated oregano. Tastes very good actually, but probably the grossest thing I could put in my mouth coming from a non-organic grower. And then some regular Italian oregano. And the oregano is an amazing plant for ground cover. It really does a really good job using it for ground cover. It's also very beautiful, and it flowers, and you can use it as an herb in the garden. I mean, an herb for all sorts of things. Oregano is fantastic for all sorts of medicinal purposes as well as herbal purposes for cooking. Okay, when you take a little clipping, you want to kind of rip off a lot of the leaves. And right where the leaf node is, like right there, is going to be the most fertile, right where you ripped off some small lids, is going to be the most fertile spot. I'm just gonna give it some length here. And then just to see what happens with that. I could even go smaller, but I might just see what happens actually I will go a little smaller because it's a lot of energy for the plants to put water into the leaf. So you don't want it too long or too short, really. I mean, well, the leaves. And I'm just poking it into the hole. I'm just poking it into the plant hole, just like so. And we'll see it should start to root, ideally. Okay, I'm watering from the bottom up, so it's starting to get soaked now. But just so you know, yeah, I wouldn't shove this into just plain old dry dirt because then it could dry out the rooting and then it could compromise your rooting capability. All done there. I'm curious about one leaf, if one leaf will propagate a whole plant. So we'll see what happens there. It'll be interesting. And I'm watering from the top down this tray, and I'm going to plant seeds. So I have thyme. I have dill, which probably could just be seeded out, not started, just St. John's wort, and parsley. So that'll be fun to see.